Today I am here to explain you the lesson Peace and Harmony taken from the 6th standard English textbook. On to the session now. Look at the picture and discuss the questions that follow. Now observe the picture carefully. This is called as picture reading. You look at the picture and analyze things. That's called picture reading. Okay, look at the picture carefully. And now we are going to answer these questions. What does this picture tell you about the animals? So we see all the animals are sitting together. That means they all are very cooperative. They are all very united. So this is what we can say from the picture. Are the animals happy? No, I don't think they are happy. They are very tensed. They look very tensed. I think they have some problem and they are discussing over the problem. How do you know? Their faces are very tensed. So that is how I can say that they are not happy. The oral discourse here is select any one animal from the above picture and describe it. So it's up to you children, which animal you like the most. You can speak about that animal. Okay, so it may be the giraffe, the monkey, the rabbit, the tiger, the deer, the elephant, or the crow and parrot. Okay, so whichever animal you like the most, you can speak on that animal. What quality of the animal you like, what makes you like that animal. Like that you can speak on the animal. On to the lesson now. This is reading A. Okay, peace and harmony. Once upon a time, in a very thick forest, there lived many animals, birds, snakes, and insects. Okay, so you all know in the forest, in the jungle. So forest has other words, that is a jungle you call it, or the woods. There lived many animals as well as birds, as well as snakes and insects. They all lived together happily. Together means there was no fighting between them. There was no quarreling between them. They all lived together happily. They roamed about the jungle and played together in the open fields without any fear. Now, as they were all friends, they all lived a very happy life. Roaming means going around here and there. That is called roaming. Okay, they roamed here and there playfully, and they all played in the open fields. They did not have any fear of anyone. The peacocks were very proud of their dances, but admired the melodious songs of the cuckoos. Now here you see the peacocks danced and they were proud that they were very beautiful. They had very beautiful feathers, but they even enjoyed the songs of the cuckoos. That means each one enjoyed the other one's beauty. Okay, so everyone lived very happily, very cooperatively. They all lived. The elephants enjoyed watching the fish swimming in the pool. So each animal appreciated the talent of the other animal and they lived very happily. The pythons are the snakes. The pythons, which were blessed with long bodies, python is a long snake which had long bodies, spoke well of the fine fur of the flat-footed rabbits. So these pythons also appreciated or they admired the beauty of the rabbits. Fine fur. Fur means the soft hair on their body, that is called the fur. They told well. Well means good. They appreciated. They liked the soft hair of the flat-footed rabbits. The rabbits' feet are very flat. So they used to they used to speak good about the rabbits, the fur, the soft fur of the rabbits. That means each animal liked the other animal. The tiny ants, which were always busy, ants are always busy. This tiny means small ants. The tiny ants, which were always busy, tickled the dark buffaloes. They went and tickled means giving the tickling sensation. Tickling sensation means when you scratch the feet of the babies, they all laugh. Yeah, because they get the tickling sensation. Yeah, so this is what the ants did. They went and made the tickling sensation so that the buffaloes can laugh or feel happy for a while. So they went and tickled the dark buffaloes. So ants are very tiny. Yeah, they were not afraid of the big buffaloes. Okay, so this way everyone moved in a friendly way with each other. They often means very frequently. Yeah, they often held musical evenings in a large open field. Yeah, so not only that, they also had functions or gatherings where they had musical evenings in a big open field. The elephant and the deer danced. Now the dancers were the elephant and the deer. The mynas and the parrots sang. The singing was done by mynas. Myna is a bird. Parrot is also a bird. Okay. The tiger and the bear exhibited gymnastics. Now, who were good at gymnastics? Yes, the tiger and the bear. They showed some stunts in the gymnastics. So they called the moon and its friends, the stars, to be the guests of honor at their musical evenings. Now look, the way they enjoyed, the happiness that was there in this forest even attracted the moon. Okay, who were the guests of honor there? The moon and his friends, the stars. The moon and the stars also enjoyed their evening, that cultural evening, musical evening. It's that much happy these animals were. Okay, one day a jackal entered the forest. So one day there was a day where a jackal is an animal, okay, which is similar in appearance to the fox. Yeah, the jackal entered the forest. He was dirty, dangerous, and very cunning too. His qualities, all evil qualities. He was very dirty, yeah, dangerous, and very cunning. Cunning means he is not straightforward. He has some wicked plans. Yeah, so that is what his qualities were. He told the elephants, "You are the biggest animals in the forest. Why do you want to play with the squirrels and the rabbits?" He poisoned the minds of the peacock, saying, "You are the loveliest birds in the forest. Why do you want to praise the mynas?" The jackal then approached the deer and whispered that the tiger was waiting for a chance to kill them. Now look at this jackal. As soon as he entered, he started poisoning their minds. Poisoning means putting evil thoughts, bad thoughts into the minds of the animals. Till then they were living very happily, cooperatively, yeah, with each other. They were very friendly with each other. Now what this jackal did, it went and told to the elephant, "Elephant, you are the biggest animal, and why you are playing with those small squirrels and rabbits? Array, this doesn't suit you. Don't play with them." Like that he told. And he told to the peacock, "Array peacock, you are the most beautiful bird, and why are you praising that small mynas and all? Huh, it doesn't suit you," he said. Okay, and the jackal also told the deer that the tiger was waiting to kill him. Actually, this all did not exist before this. This jackal is trying to poison their mind, means put bad thoughts, evil thoughts, yeah, creating enmity among them. So what happened? Gradually, all the animals began suspecting each other. Suspecting means doubting. They started doubting each other. Arey, is he like that? Now the deer, whenever he saw the tiger, will he kill me? Like that, they started coming the doubts in their minds. They could not be friendly. If you have doubt, can you be friendly? Not at all. The same way, this when this jackal told all these unnecessary stories and filled their mind with all sort of evil things, bad things, they started doubting each other, and the friendliness started disappearing. Earlier, they had lived together, slept together, and roamed around the forest together. Earlier means before. Yeah, they all lived together. As we saw, they all had the musical evening. They roamed here and there, played in the open fields. Yeah, and they roamed here and there. But now, what happened? Now they started to put up boundaries and build fences around their properties. Now what happened is they started having enmity with each other because the jackal spoilt their mind, and they started building compound walls, boundaries, and fences. Fences means just like compound walls are made of bricks, these fences are made of sticks to make boundaries for our area, for our property. Okay, the animals started building boundaries and fences. They moved about individually or with their own group. Now it was like divide and rule policy. They all started dividing themselves into their own species. Like all the deer, they were all in one group. All elephants, one group. All tigers, one group. All peacocks, one group. Now they did not mingle with each other. They all got separated. Okay, now it was easy for the jackal to hunt the smaller animals and the birds. Now look at this cunning jackal. Like this it made a plan and it separated all the animals, and in this way when the small animals were roaming separately, he started killing and eating them. Okay, so he had a lot of fun. He was enjoying by separating the all the animals by dividing them into groups. Okay, and when the smaller ones cried out for help, no one came to help them. The small animals, when they all shouted or they cried for help, they were asking for help, no one bothered because everyone had their own individuality. They all were roaming in the groups. No one bothered about the other one. Okay, so what happened here? One by one, the little ones disappeared. How did they disappear? Yes, the jackal ate off all of them one by one. All the smaller animals disappeared. They were no more there in the forest. The forest slept as the animals were afraid. Okay, so as the animals were all afraid, the forest also was sleeping. There were no musical evenings. The moon was sad. He cried. Okay, so here the musical evenings which were arranged before, those evenings were no more arranged. All those meetings, if they all are together only, they can make those evenings. Now everyone is divided, separated. So no musical evenings, and the moon was also very sad looking at them like that in a divided way with lot of enmity, individuality, and looking at the jackal eating all the small animals. The moon was very sad, so he cried. Okay, the moon thought for a while and decided to come down among the animals and the birds as a sadhu. So how long will the moon sit and look at all these injustice happening, all these bad things happening? So he thought that he has to come down, do something for the forest. Otherwise, the forest will be sleeping forever. There won't be any energy in the forest. So he thought of coming down in the form of a sadhu. So you can see that in the picture here. The moon has come down in the form of a sadhu. Okay, so he came down as a sadhu. As soon as the sadhu means a sage. Yeah, as soon as the sadhu appeared in the forest, the animals and the birds approached him to narrate their tales of woe. Woe means sadness, sorrow. They wanted to tell all their sad stories. Once upon a time, how nice our forest was, how happily we enjoyed. Now look at our forest. No one mingles with the other one. Look at our condition like that. They want to tell all their stories of sadness. Tales means stories. They wanted to tell all their stories to the sadhu. They cried, sobbed, and blamed each other for disturbing the peace in the forest, and the sadhu listened to them. So they all cried as they were all very sad, and then they blamed means putting the fault on others. He did like that, he did like that, she did like that they were blaming each other. Okay, because of him we are like this, because of her we are like this, like that they were blaming each other. And what? For disturbing the peace. Previously they were very friendly, and they were blaming each other for disturbing the peace in the forest. And the sadhu was listening to them silently. The sadhu brought together the lions and the rabbits for a common meal. So this sadhu arranged for a meal. Meal means a dinner sort of thing. And he arranged for a meal where he invited the lions and the rabbits. Okay, why lions and the rabbits means lions eat the rabbits, but in this meal everyone is sitting together peacefully. That is why they are telling lions and rabbits. He visited the python and the viper, even called the snakes, and had a long chat with them. He spoke with them for a long time. He advised the eagle not to attack the little chicks that had lost their mother, and he even spoke to the eagles not to attack the small chicks. Chicks means chickens. Okay, not to attack the small chickens, because they already lost their mother. No one is there to take care of them. The sadhu accompanied the tiger and the wild bear to the nearest market. Accompanied means went with them. The tiger and the bear were going to the nearest market, and he went along with them. He played with the bulbul, the owl, and the monkeys. Bulbul is the name of a bird. Yeah, owl, you know the owl. It is awake in the night and it sleeps in the day. Yeah, the owl and the monkeys. He even played with all these animals and birds. Okay. But the jackal was very angry with what the sadhu was doing. Now this cunning jackal, he wantonly created enmity amongst them. So when he saw all the animals coming united, coming together again, he was very angry with the sadhu. He did not want the animals to live in peace and harmony. He did not want them to live in a friendly way, cooperatively, unitedly. Okay, so he was waiting for an opportunity. Opportunity means chance. He was waiting for a chance to attack the sadhu. If this sadhu is there, all of them will be united again. I cannot kill the smaller animal, so somehow I should kill the sadhu, he thought. One day, the animals, insects and birds held an emergency meeting, and they unanimously decided to approach the sadhu and pleaded with him to kill the jackal. Okay, so all the animals, they arranged for an emergency meeting. Urgent, emergency means urgent meeting. And what they did is they unanimously means without any competition. That is called unanimously. Yeah, the sadhu had no competition because he was the only person who was doing good. Okay, so they made the sadhu the leader, and they pleaded. Pleaded means requested. Pleaded with him means requested to kill the jackal. They are all asking the sadhu, sadhu, we were all very friendly. We were all good to each other. This jackal only created all this enmity. Please kill the jackal, they said. The sadhu said, I will not kill the jackal, but help you in a different way. I am a sadhu, I cannot kill the jackal, but I will help you to come out of this problem. I will help you, he said. When the sun went to sleep means it is the night time. Okay, the jackal came to the house of the hens to take a few of them for his supper means night meal. So when it was night time, slowly this cunning jackal is coming to the house of the hens to kill them. Yeah, to kill them and eat. The sadhu who had been lodging nearby, lodging means staying nearby the hen's house. The sadhu was staying near the hen's house, came out of the house and spoke to the jackal. He came and told the jackal, he was speaking to the jackal. Take me today for your meal. The sadhu said, no, don't take the hens. Already you have killed so many hens. Now today you take me as your meal. You eat me today, he is telling. The jackal who had been waiting for this opportunity. As I told you, jackal was waiting for the day when he can kill this sadhu. Yeah, so who had been waiting, he was waiting for this chance to kill that sadhu. Now the sadhu himself is coming and telling, kill me. Okay, will he leave this opportunity? Not at all. The jackal who had been waiting for this opportunity dragged the sadhu and ran into the jungle. Dragging means pushing, pulling and going, taking and going. For like how you drag means you tie a rope to something and you drag it. Yeah, you pull it. Yeah, so he dragged the sadhu and he went into the jungle. He took the sadhu to a lonely place where there are no animals. Okay, tore him into pieces. He killed him and ate him. The animals were very sad, angry and disappointed with what had happened to the sadhu. Actually, they wanted the sadhu's help to kill the jackal, and the sadhu also promised that he would help them. But what did this jackal do? he killed the sadhu. So the animals were very sad and angry and disappointed. Disappointed means you expect something to happen, and if that does not happen, you get disappointed. They expected the jackal to die, but that did not happen, and the sadhu also died. So these things made them get disappointed. Okay, they were afraid that the hungry jackal would appear again the next day. Today he ate the sadhu, next day he might come to eat them all, they thought. Okay, then they heard a strange noise. There was a strange noise. Strange means they are not familiar with the noise. Yeah, that is a very strange one. First time they hear this noise. Yeah, all of them ran in the direction. Hey, from where that sound is coming, we never heard such a sound. They all ran in that direction. What they saw surprised them. Whatever they saw there, it was very surprising to them. Then they heard a strange noise. Strange noise means a noise which they were not familiar with. They heard that noise for the first time. So all of them ran in that direction. What is that sound? This is very strange to us. What is that? They all went towards that direction from which the sound was coming. What they saw surprised them. When they went there, it was very surprising for them. They saw the stomach of the jackal growing bigger and bigger. When they went there, they saw the jackal and his stomach was going bigger and bigger. Why do you think its stomach was going bigger and bigger? What did he eat yesterday? Yes, he ate the sadhu. Yeah, it continued to bloat until it burst. It started expanding, 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 and ultimately the stomach of the jackal burst into pieces. Then they heard a soft voice. After the jackal's stomach burst, they heard a soft voice. May my animals, birds and insects live in peace and harmony. May there be no fences around you. May you sing and dance once again. Remember me and be not afraid. So they heard this sound wherein they got the blessings, or they got a prayer that there should not be any more fences. There should not be any boundaries between you. You all should live together. All animals, birds, insects, everyone should live peacefully. There should not be any boundaries between you. No one should be able to separate you. You should all sing and dance once again. Remember me and be not afraid. Be not afraid means don't be afraid, the voice said. When they looked up at the sky, they saw the moon shining brilliantly. So whose voice is that? Yes, it is the voice of the moon in the form of the sadhu, who came in the form of the sadhu. He is the one who was speaking to them. Yeah, and the moon was shining brilliantly, spreading milky brightness over the earth. So the moon is always white in color. Yeah, the brightness of the moon is compared to the milk, how white the milk is. Milk is always white. White represents peace. Whenever you show white color, it means peace. Yeah, so here they say that the moon was shining white, spreading its peace all over. The animals once again started to roam, sing and sleep in peace, and after that they all started enjoying the same way as they used to enjoy before. They broke down the fences which they had built. They invited the moon and the stars for their cultural evenings. Now they broke down all the fences and the boundaries that they have made, and now, as usual, as they did before, they invited the moon and the star for their cultural evenings. So they lived happily ever after. So children, I hope you all enjoyed this story, and you all know the value of friendship, value of unity, value of friendship. Yeah, we need to be friendly with each other. Then no enemy can do anything to us. But once we are separated, anyone can harm us. A small animal also can harm us. A small weak person can also harm us. United we stand, divided we fall. We should always learn to be united, cooperative and friendly with each other. Then we will have a happy life and a peaceful life. We should avoid all sort of enmities. We should not build any enmity with anyone. Hope this session was useful to you all. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day ahead. Please subscribe our channel and leave your opinion in the comment section. Thank you and have a blessed day.